gonna get the first down.
Great throw, Crowder a little out.
To the races, to the 50. Who's Warren?
Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back from Miami.
Oh, a big fumble by Allen, and look at the hit. And that's what you gotta look forward to sometimes in this game. Play all the way to the end zone. That's what you don't want. The second at the 12-yard line. Memphis covered though. Mahomes throws it. Kelsey. That's Kelsey. Madden Extreme family, welcome back, everybody. It is your boy Snypz. We are ready for the Madden 23 season, and we got a banger that we are going to be starting off with here tonight. We got Jack Boys, we got Matty K, Chiefs and Chargers going head-to-head here tonight. Man, first and foremost, let me apologize for being so late tonight. We were so late. We actually, the crazy thing is we all, both of us, myself and my guy Scream, we had some computer issues for a moment. So I do apologize for us being so late tonight, guys, but we are here. We are here. My man Scream is in the building. What is good, Scream? Good to see you, brother. Hold on. You're muted. Hold up. You are muted here, and I don't know why.
You know what? That was my fault.
Oh,
That was me.
Okay.
I had never unpressed the mute button. See, computer problems do that to you. Look, man. It's been a day, man. It's been a day. Good Tuesday afternoon though. So
I'm telling
just
you,
happy
man.
to be here, fellas.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. For those that don't know who my guy Scream is, man, I started this thing with this guy. All right, and he took a little bit of a hiatus because let's just call it like we see it here, Scream.
I just didn't like EA, bro. EA really just.
I understand.
They knew franchise needed work. I mean, it's better.
Yep.
We still got some issues going on with franchise now. Some leagues are not going to start for a while, but here at Madden Extreme, they've started. We're getting the ball kicked off with Chiefs versus Cardinals. It looks like it's going to be a jam-packed game because three-time Super Bowl champion Jack Boys is in the building.
Woo, boy, I'm going to tell you what, man, and we're going to talk a little bit about what both of these guys, I asked them some questions earlier today, so we're definitely going to be talking a little bit about what they have to say and how they feel about their chances in Season 9. Right now, again, this is Season 9 right here for the Madden Extreme League, so, going to be pretty intriguing game here, but the biggest question I had for Jack Boys was, basically what was it, what made him want to stay in that division? We talked about it during the reveal, but I want you to hear his take as well too, and I'll definitely bring that up. But again, guys, this should be just like Scream said, a packed matchup here. Going to be a lot of fun for this game. And again, guys, thank you so much for having the patience to being here. Again, we both had some computer trouble. It was crazy. I had it, and then I got good, and then all of a sudden, Scream had it. So
he passed the bug over, man. It's his fault. And then it just shut down. It's all his fault.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's my fault, man. Blame me. It's all good, man. But look, let me let these guys know that they could go ahead and start this game up. Good luck to both of these guys. This should be a lot of fun again, man. Scream, who you got winning this game, Scream?
It's hard to not go with Jack Boys, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I seen the banner in the chat earlier, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I was just like, damn.
Yep. Yep.
little bit of jealousy for me, but just kidding, man. But I definitely think you have to give the edge to him, because when you add that title champion to your name and you have 3 times in front of it, it's hard to count against you. So for me, not seeing these guys play before, I'm obviously going to go with Jack Boys, but I'm interested to see what the Cardinals user can do.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those games that, you obviously have to pick Jack Boys to win this game. But in the same token, you just never know, because this Cardinals team, this is a solid squad, okay? This is a solid team here with the Cardinals. So I'm not going to count him out of it just yet, but Jack Boys is a problem. And if he's got everything down pat here at 23 already, it's going to be a barn burner for sure. But here we go, kickoff underway. And the Cardinals going to start off with the football here. So Scream, they're going to start off here with, obviously, this man right here, Mr. Kyler Murray himself.
It's interesting to me. I'm just looking over the rosters. He has Isaiah Simmons as an X factor and did not pick Kyler Murray, and I'm very interested to know why.
I'll tell you what, though, he's got Johnson running the football here for the first time today. He gets about 9.5 on the play, it looks like that. They call second and inches. They do officially call 10 yards, but it is a second and inches here at the 32.
And just for the viewers who are watching and don't know what's going on, they do have legacy players in this league. So that is Chris Johnson. He is a hidden dev, 75 overall, but Kyler Murray tries to escape the pocket, throws the ball out as we go to 3rd and inches. Shocking that he didn't run the ball there just to get the first down.
So 3rd down and inches here now at the 32-yard line. Yeah, they have the. I'm in a few leagues that have the legacy players in them, and I really enjoy calling those legacy games. Those legacy games are definitely special, and I love to watch those old school guys play here as we come out here in 3rd and inches here at the 32-yard line. Murray in the gun set. He's got Johnson in the backfield there, and back for the pass, and a quick pass wide open in McBride, and he is on his way, running in a crib like his name was Search Warrant. KTC to the crib for the touchdown.
We didn't even get to go over the entire offense for the Cardinals, but 3 plays, 1 touchdown, not too much to say. Jack Boys immediately has to come out and is playing from behind, so hopefully his offense is better than what his defense is for right now. Can't leave that seam open. We talked about it the other day doing a different commentary for a different league. We can never look at the seam the same. A cover 3 look. Trey McBride goes right over the middle. Nobody's there to guard him. It looks like the corner and the safety got bunched up in corner 3, and he blocked his man from going back into the zone. Unfortunate, but got to play better defense.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. This is a great start. Great start already for this game here, and here comes Mahomes. We'll talk about Mahomes shortly, but 1st and 10 here now at the 25-yard line. And he's going to hand this off here to Pollard. Pollard will get only a yard on the play, and that'll bring it now to a 2nd down. But let's talk about this guy right here, Patrick Mahomes.
I do want to shout out Black Star in the chat. He said to let us know to change the game from Saints Row to Madden. Appreciate you for that, man.
I appreciate you telling me that, brother. Thank you so much.
The trade for Tony Pollard is interesting. He is faster than Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Ronald Jones. And we speak about Tony Pollard, and he goes 10 yards and gets us a 1st down for Jack Boys and the Chiefs. I didn't see what the trade was. I'm going to go in the chat and see what trade was made and who he gave up to get Tony Pollard.
So 1st down and 10 here now at the 35-yard line. I will change that in just a moment. To get big shout out to the chat out there. Let me know about that. I appreciate that most definitely. As Pollard gets the tote again here, straight up the middle, and he will get past the 50 down to the 49-yard line. Another big 1st down on the play.
And as a reminder, in the league, the Cowboys did trade Tony Pollard for right guard Trey Smith and a 2023 3rd-round pick, projected to be pick number 94 as we sit in week 1 of the Madden Extreme Football League. Great trade for the Chiefs, gives Mahomes a quality running back with speed. Nice underneath throw to Tony Pollard as he's showing that Tony Pollard is the man to guard. And we all know the big trade that happened this past offseason. Tyreek Hill is now on the Miami Dolphins. Do you think that Mahomes is going to be able to work with an offense that doesn't have Tyreek Hill, Wes?
Oh, yeah. He could definitely definitely work with him. You got Sky Moore out there. If he could build a trade, this guy knows how to build teams. So if he knows how to build, Sky Moore, he'll be all right. He'll be fine without him as we sit there and talk about him. Sky Moore gets a 5-yard gain on the catch right there. That'll bring it out to a 2nd down and 5. But again, this is a guy you know that he's going to build him up. He's going to build him up quick. We've seen what Jack Boys have done in the past. This guy knows how to build the squad up, and he will definitely build up these Chiefs. And we're going to talk a little bit later about what Jack Boys was talking about earlier as he gets this catch here to Pollard, and actually Pollard drops the ball. So that's going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 5. That's a tough drop right there, Scream.
Definitely so. Looking like he had some other options available potentially, but again, he's ringing that horn of Tony Pollard. Now, it's going to be seen if Mecole Hardman plays a big factor in this game. Again, Isaiah Simmons, the middle linebacker for the Cardinals, is an X factor.
3rd down and 5 here now to 32. He's going to hand it off here to Pollard. And Pollard, look at Thompson coming up with the big gauging hit right there. That's going to bring it now to a 4th down and inches and decision-making time already here for Jack Boys.
You know, if we do get an instant replay, by chance, if you look at how he did not read that run lane, he had the C gap, the most outside gap on either side, which is between the left tackle and the wide receiver. He has a potential 1st down and more. He might get tackled, but he makes one juke, it could be to the crib.
You are absolutely right on that call. Good call on that replay. But a 4th down and inches here coming up here at the 27. Mahomes in the gun with Jones a 2nd underneath there, and he's going to hand it off. And
he fumbled.
Simmons picks it up. Big play right there, and just like that, Matty K is starting off lovely here, Scream.
Hey, now, I will say this. I am a Miami football fan. The turnover chain is something of legend. They're trying to get rid of it with a new coach and Mario Cristobal. Give the turnover chain to the Cardinals. Put it on Isaiah Simmons' neck. He's making plays, and he's making them pay. We're back with Cardinals football.
Indeed here, 1st and 10 now. Hands it off here to CJ, and he's on his way. Breaks one and finally gets down at the 46-yard line. The 2nd total today, and a big gain gives the Cardinals a big 1st down.
It's very, very interesting to note that the Cardinals, who are the underdog here because they don't have Patrick Mahomes, are leading the way and looking like they're going to get at least a 2-possession lead, but you never know what can happen in football. I don't know if you guys watch I Am Athlete. Asante Samuel says the greatest play you can make on defense is an interception. So we need those Chiefs defenders to step up. They do have Justin Reed back there at free safety. So it's going to be interesting to see how get a turnover or bad pass out of Kyler Murray right here.
And a big stop right there on the play brings it now to a 2nd down, 11, loss of 1 on the play there. So 2nd and 11 here at the 47-yard line as Chandler Jones is involved in that particular play. And they come back out here now. His single back set here with CJ getting in the backfield. You got D-Hop on that left side of the screen. You can't see him right now, but he's out there, that's for sure. His best receiver, no doubt about it. He's back for the pass here. Murray with plenty of time and finally finds it, and he overthrows it. Leonard with an interception, and Jack Boys back to work again. And a big play here for the Chiefs. Big time 1st down now for Jack Boys.
I just want to say that in the past, we used to say Wes was the curse because anytime Wes agreed on something at halftime, the other team would win. This is the 2nd time in 3 days. We did a call on Sunday, and I mentioned a pick, and it happened. I just said the pick you can make on defense is what? An interception, and it happens.
Yeah, that's it. You called it. There it is. Great call there by my man, and a 2nd and 10 here now at the 47-yard line. Again, big shout out to everybody in the chat, man, vibing with us. We appreciate y'all coming through and showing support for the Madden Extreme League. Again, this is week 1 kickoff here as he throws us up in a 2nd straight incompleted pass here for Mahomes. Will bring it now to a 3rd down and 10, Scream.
I think that Jack Boys needs to calm himself a little bit. You know, everybody usually has first game jitters. It's very, very easy for it to happen. Coming out in a bunch wide set here. Very interesting to see. A lot of great route combinations. He's going to get somebody open. You see Mecole Hardman is one-on-one on the outside. He's double covered. He has the corner route open, but Mahomes just completely misses.
Wow. And
not often you see that.
And I'll tell you what, You see that more and more actually this year because everybody's still trying to get used to the new passing mechanic. And if you just overthrow by a tad, it just looks crazy on the screen. So that looks like that's a testament to that play right there on that third down play as the Cardinals will get the football back here starting at the 23-yard line and a 1st and 10 with 3:06 left here, still in the first quarter.
You know, it kind of sucks that happened because now he has done nothing with that interception but give the ball back and has to get momentum back on his side. The momentum factor in the actual game is still to the Cardinals. So we're going to see he's coming out in that single back wing tight U formation once again. 3 tight ends to the left of the field, 1 wide receiver to the right. And if you don't know your personnel, 31 personnel, 3 tight ends, 1 receiver, or 1 running back. Teaching you guys something about football if y'all don't know. Teach your kids that too while you're at
it. See, that's why I got my guy Scream here. He's going to teach. He's each one teach one. That's how you got to do it here. 2nd down and 9 here at the 24. Murray here under center. He's got D-Hop here in the slot. Play action here, but the defense is getting inside, and that is picked off. Thornhill after the overthrow there by Kyler Murray, and Thornhill finally goes down at the 34-yard line. Big play right there, and just like that, once again, Jack Boys is back in it.
Ticket is what I like to call that. He ran a cover 1 blitz. Juan Thornhill played the cover route over the middle. Looks like it was a play action wide cross from single back wing flex. Didn't work in his favor.
And Mahomes.
And the crossers look dead. Oh, never mind. Kelsey got wide open. Didn't get boomed by Simmons. Gets him into the red zone. 1st down Chiefs. So that's momentum in his favor.
That's big right there now. 1st and 10 here now and officially in the red zone here with 2:10 left here in the first. And look at this. Jack Boy's knocking on the door right now for the Cardinals. Comes out here and hands it to Pollard again. And Pollard down this time. He stays upright for a minute there. Gains about 4 on the play there. 2nd down to 6 here. On this 2nd down play, what would be your call here?
Ironically, he's actually going to probably run it here. He's not running it. I would have ran the halfback stretch bubble. Give the inside slot corner a reason to guard me one-on-one, which he's not doing. He's in coverage. He's covered Kelsey not get there, which means he would have missed the bubble as well. So you have the potential to run that ball with Tony Pollard to the right, which has been the better side for you. And you also have that bubble route just as an option, because the bubble routes get you touchdowns. People don't realize the RPO bubble plays in this game guarantee you touchdowns more often than not.
Oh, they're crazy.
They happen to me all the time, and I'm getting better at guarding them.
Yeah, they're definitely crazy. No doubt. It's Jones will get down and get about 2 on the play here. 2nd down and goal. Those bubble routes, they are absolutely crazy, especially this year, especially if you know how to read them properly. And I'll tell you what, I've seen so many games so far with people, just checking out scrimmages from different players in each league. And the guys are running these bubble routes a lot this year. They are very effective, but if you know how to play them, you can shut them right out here. But obviously here in this situation, this ain't no bubble route, and this is a catch. What a catch right there, and a big-time Travis Kelce touchdown.
I don't even know what you say to that. Great play action call. It was read very by the Cardinals. He just could not get the sack. So pressing the X button, versus pressing the A button is the difference in that touchdown pass. Mahomes should have went down for a sack. Luckily, not a strip sack. Could have been a 14-0 game, but it's 7-7, and Jack Boys has to feel a sigh of relief right now and wipe the sweat off his forehead and trust his defense to get a 3rd pick for the game.
Now, see, these are the things right here that a lot of the guys in the league pretty much understand. You cannot give Jack Boys life. You can't do it. You know what I mean? Matty K had a lot of situations in this first quarter already. And that's the thing you got to realize. This is only the first quarter. There's still 3 quarters remaining. And he's got a stout Chiefs team here as he hands it off here to Johnson. And Johnson, they get a good stop on him right there. Only gets about 2 on the play. Brings it down to a 2nd down and 8. But again, giving Jack Boy's life is definitely going to be a problem for Matty K. He's got to take advantage of each and every opportunity he has against Jack Boys.
Definitely so. And then we talked about the legacy players earlier. Eric Berry is back on the Chiefs here. He's playing that sub linebacker position. You can see him being used by Jack Boys as he comes out in what looks to be a cover 6, cover 3 kind of look. He has the seam right open in the middle. As you see him, he does. He goes right to Trey McBride, who got the touchdown earlier. First down, Cardinals.
There it is. So 1st and 10 now here. We get ready to end the first quarter. Again, big shout out to everybody vibing with us here again for this week 1 kickoff here for the Madden Extreme League. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in here with us with myself and my man Nice Cream as he is in the building with us here once again. We did a game on Sunday. Look, we were both a little bit on the rusty side. I still feel a little rusty in my, to me, but I'm getting back into it, man. I'm getting back into it. Had a little bit of a hiatus here, obviously, because we were all waiting for Madden 23 to drop. It's here. We're ready. Let's get at it here. 1st and 10. Start the second quarter here at the 39. He's going to hand it off here to Johnson. And Johnson will get only a couple. And that'll bring it now to a 2nd down and 7.
And looking at the Cardinals offense and seeing him run over again with Chris and not going to any of the other running backs like a James Conner and throwing him off just a little bit is a very interesting tactic. But Chris Jones has not been a factor in this game just yet as he's getting blocked one-on-one. And I call his name and he makes a freaking play.
Big hit.
What is this?
Big hit. That's a big hit. That's exactly what that was right there. Hey, you're 2 for 2, baby. You are 2 for 2 today. You're making calls on the players, and they are making the big plays the second you make them.
He was blocked one-on-one. He was holding his own for a second. The right guard, I'm not sure of his name. I'm going to try to get it to be accurate here. Looks like it was Will Hernandez, formerly of the Giants.
Yes. And he reached out for that one.
He got my head there.
Wow.
I thought he was...
Wow.
I thought he was going to go
to
his ex-receiver, but it was covered very well. He saw that Matty was there covered in the cover 3. Goes underneath, still gets smoked, but it's 4th and 1. You have some room. He says he's going to punt. Could be a fake punt. You got to be on your toes at all times.
Indeed,
you just never know.
They won't. This will not be a fake punt here. I do not think Matty K is going to be that idiotic in this situation against a guy like Jack Boys, and that is the smart play here. And Jack Boys, he tries to field it, and he is extremely lucky that ball didn't come out to the ground. But nonetheless, it's a 1st and 10 down to 16-yard line.
Very disrespectful that he's wearing number 10 and tried that. I just want y'all to know. He's wearing number 10, and that's Tyreek Hill's number, but you're not Tyreek. It's unfortunate, but good try.
1st and 10 here down to 16. Mahomes, plenty of time. He's going to throw this up, and that is picked off. This Cardinals defense is all over the place, blanketing with Harris. Big play right there, and just like that, the Cardinals get great field position at the 34-yard line.
33-year-old Chris Harris Jr. still making plays. Pick it, ticket. Doesn't matter. He's going to get the pick, get the ball back over into the Chiefs side of the field as we have 6 minutes, 43 seconds left in this second quarter.
Wow, 1st and 10 here now to 34. Murray in the gun here again. He's got that cluster set. Back for the pass here for Murray. And he had him open for a moment, decides to throw to the backfield there to Johnson. And Johnson will be down there at the 28-yard line, 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 4.
Chris Johnson just ate a stick sandwich. That safety came in and popped him right in the chest, but he held onto the ball. He braced for impact, and he keeps it going for a second. And the wing tight U come in, and he stretches to the road. Man to beat. It's a off of him, but goes out of bounds. What should have been a touchdown is going to result in a 1st down right outside the red zone.
Wow, that was absolutely crazy right there. That should have been a touchdown there, but obviously the momentum kept him out of it, and it's a 1st and 10 here now at the 21-yard line. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, man. Everybody here that is vibing with us, man, on each and look, I appreciate everybody that just supports CFM. CFM is hopefully going to be bigger and better this year. Definitely looking forward to all the support. Thank you for the support for everybody. And talk about support. That man right there, D-Hop, punches his way in for a big-time touchdown.
It's funny that I was going to say we haven't mentioned his name just yet, but he came out in a cover 1 look, one-on-one. DeAndre Hopkins is your superstar target receiver. You didn't give up much to get him because the Texans are just a bad organization. And if you are a Texans fan, I apologize for you. But D-Hop is still that guy.
Man, oh man.
Put a body on him.
The one thing I got to kind of look at here, as the Cardinals are now up 14-7 here, but I got to look and see how he was so open.
It was cover one.
Oof.
He just beat him to the outside, and the corner just was lost. He was over there on the beach, and it's raining on the beach. You should go.
Oh, my
Hopkins
goodness.
went home. Touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. 1st and 10 here now to 20 here. And Jack Boy's
I apologize
right
to the Texans user for being 1-0. You're doing great. I'm sorry.
As Pollard, he gets a big hit stick right there, but nonetheless, it's an 8-yard gain, 2nd down and 2. I'm going to tell you what, right now with Jack Boys, it looks a little bit different. You know what I mean? When you talk about a guy that's, you know, again, last year went to 4 straight Super Bowls, 3 straight. He won 3 straight. Then Redmond took him out in the 4th. I tell you what, right now, a little bit of a struggle. Again, it's the first game of the season, but a little bit of struggle here for Jack Boy, Scream.
New game, new flaws.
Yeah.
We know that the offensive line has not been the best so far in this game. We do know that they're working to try to improve the offensive line logic. A lot of people on Twitter, big names like Mills, Drini, those Madden pros are telling you, you know, offensive line needs work. If you get dominance on your defensive line, which is what's happening here, as he gets the blitz and Mahomes makes the throw to Travis Kelce somehow, but it doesn't go anywhere. Pretty much a gain of nothing, just a lost play.
So 2nd down and 10 here now at the 32-yard line. Big shout out to my guy Lucy in the building, Lucy in the chat. He brought up a great point. And last year they were on current gen, or excuse me, on previous gen, we now call it. And this year's the first year that this league is in next gen. So it definitely could be a tad bit of a difference, and that is just a bad decision on that play. And that's a 3rd down and 10. Take a look at this one, Scream. This was a terrible decision. He should have went underneath.
Definitely should have. He had the option outside to Sky Moore. He had him open for a split second, but he forces it to him to MVS way too late into triple coverage. Not a good way to go. Looking like a good route combo here in this play action setup. Hardman is one-on-one, but he's been double covered all game. So Sky Moore's going to be your option. Get you a 1st down.
And he did get it just like that. 1st and 10 now here at the 47-yard line. Sky Moore, again, a guy that we've talked about. You know, if Jack Boy could get him built up, and he will do it. He's going to go to him, and he's going to get him built up and try to get him somewhat of a Tyreek Hill factor. I don't know if that'll ever really happen, but we'll see as we get a tote here again here about Pollard. And Pollard is down to the 45-yard line. Only gains 2 on this week 1 game of the week kickoff. That's going to be a 2nd down and 8 here at the 45-yard line.
I think that said 3 rushes for 40 yards with Tony Pollard. I could be wrong. It might have said 8. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
3
you know, yeah,
or 7.
Yeah, it's a little weird because a fumble, but they do get it back. And that's going to be a 3rd down and 5 here now. It's a little weird, though, because, you know, when it depends upon the stream. You know, sometimes the numbers just look weird because of how the stream looks or what have you. But nonetheless, it looks like now a 3rd down and 5 here with 3 minutes left here in the 2nd. This game is going fairly slow, but there's been a lot of passing here as we get another tote here by Jones this time, and he will get down to the 1st at the 35-yard line. Good run right there and a good play by Jack Boys.
What was very interesting to me right there is he put Clyde Edwards-Helaire at fullback to block, and he missed a key block on a receiver, a cornerback, excuse me, that could have got him a touchdown or at least a 25-plus yard run. He goes for a play action here, has a crosser over the middle, goes underneath, and he does nothing, loses 2 yards, TFL.
Oh, my goodness. A TFL on that play right there. But if you take a quick look at this replay, I like looking at these little sidearm throws. You see that sidearm throw, but obviously he still didn't get anything on it. But a 2nd and 12 here coming up as we hit the 2-minute warning in just a moment here. Hardman gets the tote, and Hardman is out of bounds at the 2-minute warning officially. But it is now a 3rd down and 2 coming up here, Scream.
That was a beautiful RPO with an out route. Really, really nice play call. But I want to go to the play before that when he had the crosses on the play action. He had the B receiver wide open deep. There was no safety back there. It was one-on-one. He just missed it.
And got a great
block. He had
block.
a touchdown to tie this game up, but he got a great block to get into the red zone. But he has to be asking himself, if he watches this game back, how did he miss that deep receiver for a touchdown?
Right. And that's the thing right there. He missed that. You can't miss big plays like that. But Unfortunately, he did. He's still got to make up for it. He's still got a first down here. So here we go. 1st and 10. He'll get it here to Kelsey. And Travis Kelsey down to the 12. About a 5-yard gain on the play. We'll bring it now to a 2nd and 5.
I like that Jack Boy is keeping his composure right here in the red zone, going for a touchdown with only a minute and a half left. Running that clock. Cardinals are not calling a timeout. He's not thinking about getting the ball, even though it's 2nd and 5. He should potentially think about it. Now, right here, the seam's open.
Wow.
He sees it, but it's a smart idea to go for the secure catch. I was going to say it before he hiked fast. I thought it was a touchdown. I said, Kelsey's wide open. It's a touchdown. But, one thing that us users in Madden do, we get too comfortable on some of our linebackers, the speedy guys. But sometimes you have to go, as he gets that touchdown, you have to get on your outside linebackers and fake allow that seam to be open and trick your opponent into giving you a free pick. If your user's really good, like mine is, I'm going to brag on mine. That's a pick. I don't care. So just something for y'all to notice when y'all run that play back. If you would have been on that left outside linebacker, possible pick, deny him a touchdown, keep your lead. But instead, we got a tie game.
Hey, tie ball game. That's the bottom line right now. 14-14 ball game here. As you take a quick look at the replay, and he got some real great blocking here on this play screen.
5-on-5, one-on-ones. Block your man, win your matchup.
That's
trick work.
That's exactly what he did here. So here we go. 1st and 10 here with 48 seconds left. Again, Matty K has had a ton of situations in this game where he could have took massive leads, did not take advantage. It's a tie ball game here now as he comes out under center here with Murray. Again, he's got D-Hop there in that slot. Watch D-Hop there in that slot. He's been kind of killing it over there, and there it is. And let's see if he's going to give him a shot here, and he will do just that, and the defense will not be denied, but it is incomplete as he is out of bounds, and that'll be a 2nd down. He wants to challenge it, and I don't blame him, Scream.
It's under 2 minutes. It's all on the replay officials only. L'Jarius Sneed caught this inbounds, was tackled. 1 foot in, the 2nd foot never comes down, and he falls out of bounds on his cheeks.
Wow, 2nd down and 10 here at the 25. You see, my replay game is right, Scream. My replay game is right, brother.
That is a beautiful official replay there. If they did allow the challenge, we would see it would be upheld.
Indeed, indeed. And McBride is going to get hit out of bounds here at the 28-yard line. So a 3rd down and 7 here coming up. This isn't a very important down here for the Cardinals because, again, you kept Jack Boys in this game, and now it's going to be a problem as he comes out here. Empty set here now for Murray. He's got McBride. He's had a great game. He puts him in motion here. Barry's going to follow him. And let's see what he gets done here on this particular play. Back for the pass here again here for Murray. Plenty of time. He's going to cover him, and that's a great job on the edge right there on the defensive side by Jack Boys. Now to bring it down to a 4th down.
I see a lot of my defense in Jack Boy, so I like how he's playing here, not making too many crazy adjustments and allowing his defense to do the talking for him. That pick, that's not kick catch interference?
Wow. I mean, obviously not, but I mean, you got to call, if you're Jack Boys right now, it's the 2nd time you've done that. You got to start calling the fair catch. You're going to cause a fumble eventually. Something's going to happen eventually, and talk about something happening. Look at Colden getting inside there as he gets his golden ticket on his way for a big-time sack and a loss of 8 on the play. 2nd and 18 coming up right here for Mahomes with 22 seconds left. He's got Hardman there. Watch Hardman. And Hardman's going to give him a shot. He will not this time, and he throws it right to Isaiah Simmons, and the speedster will get down, and he is down at the 22 officially. That's a big-time play. Cardinals back with life.
Now, back-to-back plays there, the defensive line made those plays. If you look at how they have the ones, the left guard finally decides to double-team Marcus Golden, but the play prior, Marcus Golden came in free.
Yeah.
It was the matchup for the left guard was for him to guard him, not the left tackle. He was playing on the inside a little bit. He missed him, allowed a sack, and then the right side, the left outside linebacker came in, put some pressure on Patrick Mahomes. Bad pass. Isaiah Simmons with a pick.
There it is.
What makes it crazier here, he's coming out in a single back set with 14 seconds left.
And
it looks like it's contained, and it's a one-on-one, and it's a touchdown. D-Hop, his second of the game. Wow.
Wow. D-Hop with a big-time touchdown. Man.
The only adjustment I would have made there if I'm Jack, I don't QB contain there, I QB spy. I just let one linebacker run with Kyler. Doesn't matter. The user was there, but the seam in the cover 3 continues to open. I know you're going to ask me at halftime, but I'm going to just say it now. He has to cover the seam.
It seems like
I love cover 3 versus the next man. I think cover 4 man, but covering the and changing your zone adjustments to match might be the best thing for you to do this second half.
I agree. I think that, just kind of, just looking at Jack Boy's game again, this is next gen for him. So this is obviously new, last year winning all the Super Bowls and, on previous gen, this is definitely a different game. So Jack Boy's going to have to get himself, acclimated to the way next gen plays, obviously, and a little bit of a struggle here, but he's still in this game. In no way, shape, or form out of it yet as we hit the play action here, and he's going to throw it here to Mecole Hardman, and he will have another shot here with 4 seconds left as he does get the first down here. And you can and listen, the Hail Marys, they have been working this year, Scream.
Now, if I was him, there's only 4 seconds left. You're taking a shot down the field. You have MVS, who I believe is 6'3" or 6'5", and you're going to get sacked, so none of it matters going into halftime. But you also have Juju Smith-Schuster. You have 2 guys that are tall and can go get the ball in the air like D-Hop can for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Height matters this Madden. Something people that they're not talking about right now, height matters. MVS is 6'4". Josh Gordon is on this roster. He's 6'3". Juju is 6'1". Go to your big guys and go up. The Cardinals can't jump with you. Go up.
Yep, I agree. And again, for everybody that's tuning in, guys, thank you so much for being a part once again for this game of the week here for the Madden Extreme Week 1 kickoff here on Snypz TV. You got myself, Snypz, and I got my boy Scream in the building here, man. He is doing a magnificent job here today and doing his side calls here and schooling us a little bit about some football. And this is a great thing as we start off the third quarter here. 8 minutes to start up here, and here comes the Chiefs. So second half here, Scream. Second half, we've seen what Jack Boy's done here in the first half. What do you think he has to do besides those seam routes, covering those seam routes? What does he have to do here on offense here in the second half?
I would let Juju sit outside, and I would put Mecole on the inside no matter what I do. Juju Smith-Schuster has 92 jumping as a 6'1" receiver. His hands are not as great as they used to be when he was in Pittsburgh with Ben Roethlisberger. He's not the fastest, but you can't deny 92 jumping, 89 spectacular catch. You cannot deny that. It still matters. He has a one-on-one outside and doesn't take it. Goes underneath to Mecole Hardman, gets a first down. I do think that Mecole going underneath and Juju being over top, regardless of his speed, is some change that needs to happen.
Yes, indeed. So we're starting here in the third quarter. Obviously, and Jack Boys has the football right now here, 1st and 10 here at the 38. We're gonna talk a little bit about what Jack Boys stated there. Is there's gonna be a flag on a play here. That's gonna be a holding, so he's gonna knock that back a notch. But the question that I asked Jack Boys was, what was the reason for staying in the same division as your favorite Chargers squad? And he just simply said picking 17th in the team draft is usually a guaranteed rebuild. But when you have a team with speed, depth, and an established franchise QB, and they fall into your lap late, you kind of have to take them. I think I got to agree with him on that one there, Scream.
I definitely would agree. If the Chiefs or the Bills ever fall past 16, they should be the first team you take no matter the situation. Franchise quarterbacks are not easy to come by. Not every league does XP sliders to be a little bit higher to make building a little easier for people. So, and one thing, when we do scouting in drafts, you're never going to find a generational QB in every draft.
Exactly.
So if you do get one, you're blessed. But if you start with a franchise guy, luckily Mahomes on a 10-year contract, so you got him forever.
Yeah, he's still got 7 years left on the contract with him currently right now, as that was almost overthrown there. But it is a 4th and 5 now, and so now, again, decision-making time. And let's see what he decides to do here on 4th and 5 here at the 43-yard line. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and punt the football out.
One thing I'm noticing about the Jack Boys offense that It's very intriguing in the adjustment I would make here. He's picking the right plays. He's just not doing the right hot routes. You're letting everything go underneath, and he's playing underneath.
Yeah.
So keep your underneath routes, but add a little more medium route running. Add your backside dig routes. Add your curl routes. Kill him a little bit with those and let him keep playing underneath with the people he's not using, and you'll get your offense back into the game. That's one adjustment I want to see Jack Boys make. And Lucy, yes, I have noticed the store system. I love that, guys. That bot is amazing in Discord, by the way.
Indeed, indeed. Here comes Johnson once again here, and he will get about a yard on the play, looks like. I thought he got 2, but ends up only getting a yard there, so a 2nd down and 9. And now talking about this guy, Matty K, I simply asked him how he's feeling about his first season with the Cardinals in Madden Extreme. Obviously, it's the first game of the season. And he said he's feeling pretty good right now. Excited to see some talented pieces from the start since last year. And last year he had the Giants. And he did a little bit of work with the Giants here as well, too, as he gets his toe hit to McBride to get a big-time hit. What a hit stick on that play. Big-time hit stick. And Jack Boys, great field position now at the 22-yard line.
I do not mean to insult anybody when I say this, but hitters are not quitters, okay? He got laid out because he laid somebody else out. That's part of the stamina system. He trucked somebody. He didn't get his body back. Boom, ba-bam, fumble.
There it is. 1st and 10 here now at the 22. After that big-time fumble on the play here, let's see if he can take advantage. And he almost throws another interception. A bullet pass, as you saw, was very inaccurate. And a 2nd down and 10 here at the 22.
Now, I do love the playbook he's coming out of right now. Gun Tray Y Flex is one of the best sets in the game this year. It has the levels outplay. It has a level sail like we always love in the red zone. But what's going to go wrong right now, for the Chiefs at least, the Cardinals' momentum has now, what it did for a second. He had Coach Cam available.
Yeah.
He was able to see the primary receiver on any route in Coach Cam, no matter what. It's now gone due to the momentum of getting a couple yards. So if he does pass the ball here, his primary receiver would not be seen.
And that's a good thing right now, because that definitely would have been a problem for him. But it's a 3rd down and 3, and this is a great way to get that level down a little bit as far as momentum here for the Cardinals. That's a big 1st and goal now here at the 6. And now let's see if Jack Boys could punch this thing in the end zone, tie this ball game up, and change his momentum here in the 2nd half. 1st and goal here now at the 6. Mahomes going to hand it off here again here to Pollard, straight up the middle, and he punches it in easy for a big touchdown.
I think Jack Boys did a really good job reading the defense there. He knew that setting up a read option would hold the outside, which was J.J. Watt. It allowed Tony Pollard to get inside. Simmons was too far off playing over the tight end, ruined his chances to get a fumble or even just stop him as a goal line stop.
Big time play right here for sure. Fantastic blocking at the end of the day. And Jack Boys back in this thing. 21 a pop. Scream, this is a great one. Another banger.
Every time we think Jack Boys is out of it, he pulls right back in it. This is the 3rd time we've had the game tied since 0-0. And it's come after we thought Jack Boys was going to do something wrong. And I say wrong in the sense of making a mistake. So now that we're tied up, we got a blitz coming in. You see the halfback screen to Johnson. And the lineman just said, nah, bro, you didn't buy my car yet. I'm not blocking for you. 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5 hitting out the 30-yard line. Wow. Look, man, this game so far, I mean, you can't even call who's going to really win this game just yet, man. But obviously, again, you keep giving this guy life, man. He's gonna take it. And McBride's gonna get this catch right here, and he will get the 1st down. McBride, a little bit scary there for a moment, because again, big time fumble on the play that led to the other touchdown by the Chiefs. And now he gets another catch. He's able to hold on to it this time around. And now let's see what they could get going here with a 1st and 10 here at the 37. He's going to hand it off to CJ once again, but this time he is caught up and only gets a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9.
I think that was a great wrap-up tackle. You don't see that much, but seeing that George Karlaftis, the rookie, coming off the edge and getting a block shit tackle.
Yeah.
When Chris Johnson took you all day and the seams open again.
There it is again.
Hollywood Brown just got smoked.
There it is again. I mean, I don't know how many times, Scream, I don't know how many times you got to sit there and say it over and over. This man is not covering these seams at all.
Well, the adjustments that you make is you play inside on every single play, and you play that match coverage, and they'll cover with them.
Yeah, yeah.
But what's happening is he's running the consistent crossing routes. He's going to everybody. McBride, Hopkins, that's his first in Hollywood. Rondale Moore has some catches. He's doing what he needs to do to keep the offense open. But Jack Boys, one thing I did notice, that right side of the field underneath, we just saw it was open again as he comes out in the single back bunch formation. Looks like it's the verticals play once again. He has one-on-ones and doesn't throw one-on-one covers to D-Hop.
He could not, he was not going to be able to get that throw off whatsoever, though, simply because of the fact, if you take a look at the replay here, you can see how he was going to throw that ball. It was just going to be a crazy throw. It would have been very inaccurate the way he was running. It would have been extremely inaccurate for him for that one. But a 2nd and 10 here now at the 24-yard line. And Murray.
It's funny because for us, we saw the QB contain happen. So if he doesn't run out the pocket, if he doesn't panic when that user blitz comes in, he has the pass. Like right now.
Oh, man. That was a missed pick 6 right there. And it's a 3rd down and 10. That was a missed pick 6 right there for Jack Boys. And I sense a little bit of nervousness here, Scream, for Matty K.
Yeah, we got 1:46 left in the 3rd quarter. We got 8 minutes left in the 4th. It's with this play here, he's going to contain once again. If Kyler stays in the pocket, it's going to be a pass if he doesn't guard the seam. We've been calling it for the last couple of quarters. He has the underneath route on the left once again, and Hollywood fumbles. Juan Thornhill that be going to the crib.
Oh, yeah, Thornhill's got it. Nobody catching him. Running to the crib like his name was search warrant. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
It's funny because Juan Thornhill tore his ACL as a rookie during that Chiefs, I believe it was the Super Bowl run. It might have been the year after with Brady. I don't remember. Forgive me if I forget, folks. But Jack Boy, it was just center Jack. It's not good for Matty because Jack Boys owns the 4th quarter, and he potentially will go into the 4th quarter with the lead now.
Yep, there it is. And I mean, he again, wide open, but these hit sticks, they're killing him today. They are killing him here today.
What it seems that needs to happen here, again, guys, if you don't know the game, you know this is a good way to learn it. Change your adjustments to put conservative for all your ball carriers. You don't need to do any juking. You want to win the game. You don't want to be flashy. Not saying that Matty K was being flashy or anything, but when your receivers get popped like that, it kind of deflates your confidence because you're like, damn, good play, bad ball moving by your receiver.
And in CFM,
put it on conservative.
And in CFM, that is very important. If you do not make those particular adjustments, it will kill you. It will kill you. It's killing your momentum now as we get a roughing the passer, so it'll be a 1st and 10. It'll kill your momentum, number one. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's not helping your situation within the game because you played great for the most part throughout the entire game. And now the fact that you're down 7, the momentum is clearly going Jack Boy's way now. And now it's going to be a problem here for the Cards as he feels like now he really has to, and there's another hit. I mean, I can't even talk without him hit sticking people. I can't even talk, Scream, without this guy hit sticking people. I feel another one's going to come out again soon. I really do.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's put on the aggressive tackling for these hit sticks. Rookie Trip McDuffie right there coming through with another big hit, and he's a rookie corner.
Man, and Johnson does get this 1st down right here, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 here at the 41. Right now, I think, Scream, I think right now Matty K just has to settle down a little bit. He's just got to relax, settle down. He's only down 7 points now. Relax, settle down, and pay attention to what you just stated. Put that thing on conservative right now because right now the Chiefs are hitting.
Yeah, they definitely are going bar for bar. But the best thing about this Cardinals offense right now, as he looks for the shot play, was going to run for the first with Kyler, gets outside luckily. Karaflatus was right there ready to knock him out of bounds and make him fumble. But what people, again, one thing you have to know about this game compared to last year, and I didn't play 22, but height matters.
Yes.
Trey McBride is 6'4". D-Hop is 6'1" with massive jumping potential. You have to be able to go above and beyond. And you know, Wes, you know what time it is?
I know what time it is.
Quarter.
Put your fours up in the chat, folks. It's the fourth quarter. It's that time. Second down is 6 here at the 27-yard line. Cardinals looking to try to tie this ball game up. Here, this week 1 game of the week kickoff here for the Madden Extreme League. Again, big shout out to everybody again vibing with us. We are brought to you by neonsports.com, your #1 spot for Madden stats and much, much more. Again, check out Neon Sports with a Z at the end.com. Second down is 6. Here at the 27-yard line, Murray back for the pass here. Plenty of time. He's going to throw it. Completion. And Moore will get down to about the 21. And they will give him the first down. That looked very close. That looked very close on that play there, Scream.
You could argue, but it looks like he reached the ball over as Bolton came through with the tackle. The ball does look like it's extended to the 21-yard line. Going to give him to the 20.5, it looks like. First down, coming out in the split gun set. Interesting lineup right here as he puts Rondale Moore in the slot and Hollywood Brown as his Z receiver. He's going to run the post route to Hollywood. Oh, CJ2K could have had a touchdown, but he tiptoed too far.
Great user right there by Matty K. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here. This is great user. Little bit of a stop for a moment, and actually I thought it was user. I guess it wasn't. They just made a great CPU catch on that one. But a first and goal now here at the 5-yard line, and that is picked off. Snypz smoked that thing going, and he is on his way. D-Hop ain't catching him. He won't be denied. Once again, running to the crib like his name was search warrant. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
We've been saying it all game. To guard the seam, guard underneath. He made the adjustment and changed that adjustment to go underneath and guard everything. L'Jarius Sneed is an X factor, giving him this ability to be a little bit faster in that man match coverage. He may look behind here, but here's the problem you need to understand with this game. Precision and accuracy passing is actually better than classic.
Yes.
If he pushes that up the field in free form a little bit, D-Hop can go to that back corner on an up fade route and get a free touchdown over the shoulder where only he can get the ball. But you got to force it. You're down a touchdown. You have to force things sometimes, and he learned a lesson there to not force anymore. He's in a 14-point deficit with about 7 minutes left.
Man, this is just crazy right here. What a comeback here by Jack Boys. We talked about Jack Boys before, and we talked about what he does and what he's done last year. And just like that, man, after the first half where he was struggling, he has come out here in the second half, and he has shown that he's truly got the juice still, even in next gen. Second down and 19, loss of 9 on that last play with 6:13 left here in the fourth. Murray staying in the pocket here for a moment, rolls back out a little bit further, and he's going to throw this out, and that's going to be an intentional.
Yeah, so the thing that happened just there for y'all who don't understand the momentum system in Madden now, the momentum has swung all the way in the Chiefs' favor.
Yes.
He is now able to see the actual route of the primary target on every single play due to having full momentum in his favor. He was able to cover that tight end post. He now sees Rondale Moore is going to run that drag route. He's going to play underneath a little bit and probably use Hollywood over the middle. And Hollywood goes straight, but he throws incomplete. We're at 4th and 29. A punt has to come.
Yeah, he's got a punt here at this point. You don't want to give him another score here. There's still a lot of time left in the game. You got to play it smart here, punt the football. I don't think you try to go for it, and it looks like he's going to. And Jack Boys, to me right now, I bring the heat. It's 4th and 29. I bring fire to him right now. I bring fire. 4th and 29.
There's no one-on-one on the field. Doesn't matter. He tries the one-on-one.
There it is.
It's tipped away, and all you need is a swat ball because it's 4th down.
There it is.
No matter what you do, it's a turnover.
That's it. So first and goal now here at the 3 and complete turnover. Now Scream. Now Scream, listen. We are almost there. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it's a good possibility we might see an NWS here today. Scream, if you don't know what that is, because he just scored yet another big touchdown. Now, if you don't know what that is, Scream, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Kick is up right now. It's good. It's a 21-point lead. 3 more points. And Scream, we call it NWS. Nose wipe season. Nose wipe season. He's officially getting his nose wiped if 3 more points is scored here in this quarter. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it looks pretty bad right now here and pretty bleak for my man Matty.
It's very funny because when we look at last quarter, when he tied it all, he said instead of the fourth quarter is all Jack boys. His defense has showed out. His defense has stepped up, and it looks like it feels like Matty got away from his offense a little bit. He was doing great with Chris Johnson all early, no matter what was being sent. He had the seams wide open. He got away from sending somebody straight every single play. He started going for the drags and the crossers. He forced a little too much, and after that pick to Snead to go up 14, we'll go down 14 rather, I think he should have got back to that. Yeah. Something that always happens when you get jitters, whether you're on the Summer Jam screen or not, as he gets sacked.
Man,
you have to play your version of football. You can't play somebody else's, because when you play somebody else's version of football, you're playing into their hands and not your own.
Exactly. And Karfalitis, he gets a half a sack on that one here today. So he gets a first official half a sack in his career, and a 3rd down and 15 here now at the 20-yard line as he comes out here to gun. And this is definitely 4th down territory at this point here for Murray. He's going to throw the drag route there to McBride, and McBride is going to be stuffed, and that's going to be a 4th and 9 coming up. Obviously, he's going for it here, right, Scream?
Yeah, you have no choice. But again, you know, like I said, the adjustment that we told Jack boys to make with putting Miko on the inside and Juju on the outside, the same could be said over here. They only have one tall receiver in D-Hop. Everybody else is under 6 feet. Hollywood is 5'9". Rondale Moore is 5'7".
Yep. And there it is.
You have to, and that's another pick for Eric Berry. But you have to be able to understand what's going to work versus a defense. When we look at this Chiefs defense and we talk about the height everywhere, Nick Bolton is 5'11". Willie Gay is 6'1". L'Jarius Sneed is 6 feet. Justin Reed is 6'1". Trent McDuffie's 5'11". So every single corner and safety on this team is taller than 3 wide receivers on the Cardinals. It's going to always be a battle for the jump ball. And the Cardinals don't have that in their system right now.
Yeah, they don't have anything in the system right now whatsoever. Because Eric Berry, he's 10'10", because that man is just out there all over the place right now. It's a 2nd down and 8 here. And obviously, he's at the 32-yard line. He could keep running the football, kick a field goal, and it'll be official, guys. It'll be official. This will be the first for the season in the first game of the season, which is going to be just crazy, as Pollard will get a toe, and Pollard will get another 1st down on the play. It is all bad right now for the Cards.
You could say the Cards weren't dealt in his favor.
Yo, I love my guy Scream, man. I love him. Oh, my goodness. He's looking to just finish this game off here. He knows that he has this thing pretty much in the bag here, as Pollard will get the toe again here down to the 18-yard line. The Cardinals know it as well, too. Doesn't look like he's going to call any timeouts here, Scream. He's going to have to get down to round 2 in week 2.
Tony Pollard has officially crossed the 100-yard threshold for this game, marking his first 100-yard game of the season. So a great balanced offense from Jack Boys Mahomes. I think he has about 300 yards. Great offensive setup for him, minus the picks, minus the fumbles and the bad offensive line play. But once again, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is your fullback going into that 2nd level and putting his 5'6" body on a 6'1" safety.
Oh, my goodness.
And blocking for you. Blocking for Rojo and blocking for Tony Pollard. Very interesting as we come to the 2-minute warning.
It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. So, obviously, the Cardinals are going to lose this ball game here today in big fashion as well, too. But they got to go next week. They have to go next week and stay in the AFC West and go against the Las Vegas Raiders. They got to play the Raiders next week. They stay in the AFC West, so they're going to have another tough battle coming up in week 2.
You know, he was able to contain Juju for the most part, not really Miko and MVS, but he's going to have to face arguably the best wide receiver in the league in Devontae Adams. one of the top 5 tight ends in Darren Waller, who is an X factor. And then, you know, somebody who's very slept on is Hunter Renfrow. We talk about those zig routes mattering whether outside or inside. Hunter Renfrow can run any route on the route tree. Devontae Adams, any route on the route tree. It's going to be interesting to see, can that Raiders O-line hold up? It's going to be interesting to see, can Josh Jacobs do what he needs to do as a running back behind that O-line, unless he gets cut or get his replacement drafted. But Jack Boys came out with a game plan on defense all throughout the entire game. He didn't look like he wanted to fold whatsoever, and he got the job done and got his W.
Man, this was a fantastic game at the end of the day for this man. This man was special today, Scream. But the final count of this one, 42-21. And, I mean, just, again, another banger for this man. This man was just special today. He showed up and showed out here today, Scream. Look, the bottom line, guy, is the man, you cannot doubt him no matter how bad he plays. It just comes across at the end of the day that you cannot, didn't I say it in the first half, Scream, where you just can't give this man life. You can't do it. When you have an opportunity, said it as well. Yeah. I mean, look, Matty K had every opportunity to blow the doors open in this game, and he just did not take advantage at all of doing that. You know what I mean? So the bottom line, 42-21, the final count in this one. Scream, what you think about this first game?
I think Jack Boys came out with a great game plan and stuck to his game plan, did not change it for anybody or anything. And that's sometimes just what you have to do. No matter whether you're winning or losing, if you stick to your guns and do what you do, you will eventually come out on top. Even though he gave the seam up a lot early on, he did make some adjustments, but also Matty stopped going to what was working.
Yeah.
And it worked in his favor. The pick sixes helped him get that big lead and maintain it as he made a lot of great reads on defense to force bad plays, get those touchdowns in short yardage situations, allowed his confidence to be boosted on next gen with a 1-0 start with the Chiefs.
Man, that was fantastic, man. That was fantastic. Scream, man, Scream. I think we feel a little better today, huh? We feel a little better today, huh? I mean, I know we're back. We're back. We're back.
We're back. Solid. We're back.
I think we back, man. I think we back, man. Look, guys, this was a great first start. Again, Jack Boys gets a big win here today, 42-21. My man Scream is in the building. Your boy Snypz is in the building. Madden 23 is back. Man, this is going to be so fun. You're going to see us again, actually, with another team reveal show for a league. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are you in the league as well?
I am back in AGS. I am actually back in I'm gonna brag on myself a little bit. So I took a little break from content creation. I just had a child last December. He's 8 months on Sunday,
by the way.
Thank you. So trying to get back into the creation world. I'm gonna actually, when my team is revealed, we're gonna try to do a YouTube series about rebuilding it because I picked 31st. I think I got a solid team though, man. So any given Sunday, our guys out there, man, we're doing a reveal on Sunday, the 28th. I believe at 8 p.m. with Snypz. I may be on the call.
Oh, no, you there. You
so
there.
We'll just see what happens.
Don't worry about that. You're there. You're there. Don't worry about that. You are there.
I can say this, man. My division's going to be very interesting. That's what I know. Okay?
Hey.
I can't speak to nobody else.
Hey, you know what? We'll keep it right there because we gotta have everybody here tuned into that. Let me tell you something, guys, right now. If y'all think that my graphics is all right, man, y'all ain't see AGS graphics until you tune in on Saturday. I'm telling y'all right now, they are on another freaking level. You know what I'm saying?
Man. JPack, Wino, they got them graphics hand down, man. If y'all need some tips or something from somebody, hit JPack up, man. JPack been doing this since, I believe, Madden 18, Madden 19 with the graphics. He had me getting into it for a little bit.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
graphics are definitely different than AGS, man.
Man, this is gonna be special, guys. It's gonna be special. So look, we got I'm not sure what my other games are gonna be just yet because everybody's up in the air with when they're starting and everything else because of what's going on. But hey, look, Madden Extreme started. That's the bottom line. We got this game done. Week 1 is in the books. 42-21, the final count of this one, guys. Look, for my boy Scream, it's your boy Snypz. We appreciate y'all once again coming through, tuning in. Scream, you gonna be back for week 2? Or not week 2, excuse me. Whatever week they're in, next Tuesday. You gonna be back?
Every Tuesday I'm here, man, unless I gotta be
Let's
a dad.
go.
But other than that, man, definitely enjoyed the call. Good game to Jack Boys, good game to Natty K, man. Definitely a lot of good plays in this game here, man. So that could be a Super Bowl on the line in the future. Don't forget that I said that. I'm calling it now.
Hey, I like that call, though. I like that call. And actually, Scream, do me a favor. Say hi in the chat real quick. Say hi in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Say hi in the chat, because I ain't getting off yet until y'all follow Scream. Make sure y'all follow Night Scream TV,
Y'all
please,
don't
on
have
Twitch.
to do that. Y'all don't have to. Do what you will if you got enough follow space left. You can only follow 2,000 people, man. It's okay.
Don't listen to him. I will mute him in a minute.
Right.
Follow Night Scream TV on Twitch. Do not play around. Follow this man. And look, he might be calling some AGS games there. I'm putting it out there right now. He might be calling some AGS games over there. And you already hear the aficionado that this man has in the mental. I'm telling y'all right now, follow this man. He's special, and he's back. And I'm happy that the man is back in the football world. Hey. This man loves football, like he just said. He loves football. He loves the Falcons.
Free Matt Ryan. I love him. I miss him already. Okay? I miss Matt Ryan, man. Free Matt Ryan.
Man.
I miss him.
Man, so listen, guys, again, make sure y'all follow Scream, man. Show that man support. He is special at what he does, and I'm happy that he's back here with us. And I appreciate you, Scream, once again, man. Hopefully I can get on a call with you.
Screw you, Lucy.
Hopefully I can get on a call.
I see that.
What was he talking about in the stream here? Oh, you followed you already?
The Super Bowl was 6 years ago, man. Okay, we talking about that. We're not talking about the Kyle Shanahan lost bowl. We're not. I'm gonna stop talking now. Nope.
My God, man. My guy is back. I'm so happy he's back, man. So listen, let's get on out of here, guys. Look, we appreciate y'all once again tuning in. Thank you so much, man. Do not forget, if you guys have a league, do not forget, check out neonsports.com. Again, it is your #1 spot for Madden stats and everything else. If you are not using them, something wrong with y'all. This league uses them. I know a ton of leagues that use them. They are clean. They are epic. They use Discord.
Yeah, I will
special.
highly speak. I've been gone for 2 years, and I still thought Daddy Leagues was a thing. And then I seen Neon Sports, and I'm in love. Man. Definitely still a lot of love to Daddy Leagues. Not gonna, poop on them and all that. Still mad love for them. But Neon Sports is different, man. So shout out Neon Sports with a Z.
Indeed, for sure. Neonsports.com. Make sure you check them out. With that being said, it's your boy Snypz. We are out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much. My man Scream. We'll holler at you next week, right?
Yes, sir. We'll be here.
Indeed. So with that being said, we are out of here, guys. Y'all take care. Be blessed. And don't forget, I love y'all. And make sure y'all tell somebody you love them the same, all right? We're out here, y'all. Slide, folks.